that. But this series, I just don't know. It just left a taste in my mouth. I wouldn't say it is bitter or sour. It's just a taste. That's the best way I can put it. We are talking about Love O2O, which is a 2016 Chinese drama series. It's a romantic, gaming culture, supposedly heartwarming series. I'll be sure to like the video, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's just get into it. If you like this, I know I put it in the title, but if you like this show, I'm not going to be favorable, so click off now. Or you've been warned. You've been warned. Just letting you know. So I watched this based on reviews because I'm so into, the gaming shows right now. Like, I've been watching Falling Into Your Smile multiple times. I watched Everyone Loves You, even though that one is on the creating side. They do have some in-game action, but it's more the creation than the actual playing. And The King's Avatar, zero romance, all game. I was so in love with the gaming that I didn't even... It bothered me, but I didn't really care a lot. So this was on the list of gaming things to watch. Now, they do go into the game. This one's game is more of a romantic kind of thing. They do go on quests, but they get married in the game. They have in-game spouses and stuff like that, which is a very, very dangerous element to put in a game, but it is what it is. You choose to play it, it's your business. So I watched this based on recommendations and the reviews. Nobody, no subscriber recommended this, thank God. I don't think a subscriber recommended this. No subscriber recommended this, thank God, because I'm not really sure why everyone is singing its praises. I was pissed off watching this. And you know the weird part? The weird part is that I didn't hate the characters. And maybe it was the story, or I don't know what it was. But I liked the characters. I liked the actors. But when they all came together, it just wasn't working for me. Let's do, I'm going to do a storyline recap or whatever. For those who haven't seen it, and for those who watched it, way back when. So the series follows Bei Weiwei, a brilliant computer science student and a top player in an online game called A Chinese Ghost Story. She meets Xiao Nai, a gaming prodigy and the most popular boy on campus, through their in-game avatars. Their virtual relationship transitions into real life, sparking a journey of love, friendship, and ambition. Another thing is that I watched this honestly because of Yang. He is the main character in The King's Avatar. And because there was no romance there, I really wanted to see him in a romantic situation. So when I saw this and I thought that, oh, he's all romance here. Maybe this is what I've been looking for, I was wrong. And not in the sense that he doesn't deliver on the romantic part. He really does do his part. The girl is who I had, I think, a problem with only when it came to the sexual part of this thing, chemistry. He sees her first while she's gaming. He falls in love, decides to pursue her. It just so happens that her current in-game husband decided to divorce her out of spite. I really didn't know what was going on with that boy, if I'm being honest. So she was a free agent and he could marry her. So he approaches her in the game, already knowing what she looked like. She had always had a crush on him. He's Mr. Popular. Is that how it works in China, where the boy is popular and the girls are following him everywhere with signs and taking pictures and everything? I was like, oh my God, let the boy breathe. He is popular in school. It's not like he's an actor or anything. Let him breathe. He seemed unfazed by it. I think he was just used to it at that point. But goodness, I wouldn't want to date someone like that. It would be too much. Just too much. Anywho, so he does try to, create these scenarios where he gets to talk to her, but nothing really comes out of it. And then he gets into this accident, doesn't show up in the game, and I think that kind of jolts him into, if you really want this girl, you got to make it happen in real life. And so they meet. She finds out that he's her crush. She had a crush on him as like the most handsome boy in school, but also because he was like the computer engineering genius of their department. So she had both a professional and a personal crush on him. Finds out that he's her in-game husband. It's basically sparks start flying, and they now transition into them having their relationship, him graduating, creating his company, going into like professional, kind of like a professional battle with her ex in-game husband's company, who were vying to produce a new story, a new game for the game that they were playing, a Chinese ghost story. I don't know if that made sense, guys. It doesn't matter. We're not here for the story. We're here for the meat and potatoes of this. So, like I said, let me start with the supporting characters that I loved. May, Mr. Beauty, loved him. Hands down, my favorite male supporting character. No, he's not. I liked him. His friend, which I wasn't sure if KO, who is played by Vin Shang, homeboy, he's my homeboy from Internal Love. As soon as he came on the scene on Internal Love, I was like, my guy, I will ride or die for you in the shows, in reactions and reviews, guys. Not in real life, but I'll ride or die for you. Any show that you're on, I am going there. Love him. So as soon as he came on the scene, I was like, oh, yes. But I wasn't sure if KO was gay, bi, queer. I wasn't sure. I think that they were hinting at elements of boy love between Mr. Beauty and KO, but they did not want to say it. And I'm not sure why it wasn't just brought out. I don't know what the queer culture is in China. If you know, please put it in the comment section, because I wasn't sure why they didn't just come out and say, Kay openly likes May. Is it May or Mai? Honestly, let's just call him Mr. Beauty. I wasn't sure if he openly liked him and if they were encouraging Mr. Beauty to openly like KO. That storyline I would have watched. The rest of them can go and kick rocks. That storyline I was very interested in. So those two were my favorite supporting characters. I loved her friend, the bubbly, peppy one. What's her name? She, I think is what they were calling her. She was absolutely fantastic. Loved her peppiness, loved her buster colors. Like, she always captured the screen whenever she was on it, and I just loved that she was, brave enough to be herself. That whole thing where they had that fight and the friend was blaming, Weiwei for everything that went on in her life, I didn't really support it, but it is what it is. They got over it. They were stronger for it anyways. Was there anything else that I really liked? I enjoyed the characters. I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed the characters, their interactions, the things that were happening in the series. But the overall series I couldn't wait to be done. Now I'm going to watch the movie, and maybe the movie will be different. We'll see. I'll put in notes here if it is. But I feel like the movie might be better. It's a completely different cast entirely. I mean, I think there are some people that were in the series that appear in the movies. They do that a lot. But you're not meant to know them. So I'll put notes if it was any better. But this series, I just don't know. It just left a taste in my mouth. I wouldn't say it is bitter or sour. It's just a taste. That's the best way I can put it. Now, person that I disliked the most, Xiao Guan. I hated this boy. Hated him. From the first moment where he posted things about Weiwei without actually, he's a reporter. Or at least he was he not in a reporting class or whatever, a reporting club, without checking or fact checking or sorting it out. That showed his character from the get-go. Then getting in good with her, and then, doing the stupid things that he did again throughout the whole series, killing her because he thought that she was his in-game spouse. I was like, that just kicked the bucket. I didn't think he was good enough to be Ershi's partner, but that's the character arc that they gave him. I don't know. I didn't like him. I didn't like his pessimistic attitude. I didn't like his negativity. I didn't like how he was looking down on people. Just didn't like him. Just no. Didn't like him. Write him off. I think that Ershi deserved better. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing her name right, guys, but she deserved better than Xiao Guan. Now let's go to the main people themselves. Xiao Nai and Bei Weiwei. Xiao Nai, he was fine. My only problem with Nai was the fact that when he walked, his shoulders didn't move. And I was like, he walks like he's either modeling or he's still in the game. Because you know how the game characters, they are supposed to be stiff because it's, two-dimensional or whatever it is. It's not really real. But in real life, that's how he walked too. And I was like, shake your fucking shoulders, man. Move your shoulders. And then his character, he was supposed to be this aloof, cool guy. But when he was courting, I would say courting because that's really what they do. When he was courting Weiwei, I wasn't getting the emotions from him. Now, I've not seen him in a romantic setting, but in the King's Avatar, he had a lot more emotions in that one than he did in this. And this one, where you're supposed to be, falling in love, you're this suave guy trying to win the girl that you like, it just wasn't doing it for me, is what I'm saying. Still like the actor, still like the character. I just thought that a lot more could have put into the elements when it came to the sexual side of it, and the flirtiness and the sexiness of winning over your first love. Now let's go to Weiwei. Bei Weiwei. Oh, not even me finding out while I was watching this, because I was looking at characters and looking and to see maybe if there are other things that I can watch them individually. And it turns out that Love 020 is banned in China because the actress, had something, I don't know, tax fraud or something like that. And I'm like, Martha Stewart and Wesley Snipes went to jail for tax evasion, and they're still thriving and semi-thriving at this point in time. Like, I felt like it was a lot. I didn't really read into it, so maybe there was more, but if it was tax evasion, tax fraud, I think that was a little too much for them to ban the entire series. China, come on, chill. You gotta chill. Take chill pills. Come on. I thought that was intense. But Bei Weiwei, the character herself, this girl was fine for me until she would kiss her boyfriend. And I was like, brother, why? It wasn't even disgusting, no. But she would always just like, stand there like this. And I was like, move your lips. The first time I'm like, okay, fine, maybe you were shocked. The second time I'm like, okay, maybe you're getting used to it. The third time I was like, girl. Fourth time I was like, woman. Fifth time I was like, you gotta get your shit together because this is not working. Even the end where, he takes her to bed and everything, she was still stiff as a plant. He was better off kissing the wall than kissing Bei Weiwei. I was like, how did this actor go through this entire thing? There's no way he's there kissing this girl and she's just there like this. And I'm like, So maybe that was what frustrated me about it. You guys, I'm all about the love side of things. Like, I watch anything and I watch all the elements within anything. But the love has to be on. The chemistry has to be chemistry. Their chemistry was chemistry until they actually kissed. And then it was just... And I was just so pissed off. And I don't know. Maybe that's what frustrated me the most, because every time that they will go to kiss, I will tense up. Because I'll be so tense, like waiting for her to just, freeze up in the frame. And I was just like, why are you wasting? This is a man here. Why are you wasting it? You're also a girl. Why are you wasting it? She's so cute, so adorable. Until it came time for her to kiss her man. And then she just turned into a plank. God, no. Overall, the story was okay. I'm not writing off the story. The story was fine. There was a lot of distractions in between, though, that was like, they didn't really need to go into details. But it's 30 episodes. So obviously, they go far and wide and then they come back. I just was so frustrated with the series. I didn't like it. I didn't hate it, but I didn't like it. It wasn't my favorite thing to watch, if I'm being honest. I think maybe also that it was overhyped. Maybe I'd seen lists on YouTube, on Drama List, it has like an 8 point something, It's rated high, and I don't know why. So for me, it was a 6 out of 10, guys. I'm not even sorry. It's my own. I'm not even sorry. It was a 6 out of 10 for me. I did not necessarily enjoy it at all. The only, like I said, the thing that kept me coming was KO. KO and Mr. Beauty's relationship was so beautiful. I loved it. Even though there wasn't even a relationship there, I just loved that friendship and that dynamic and the excitement that it brought to the series. Because the excitement I wasn't getting from the main character, the main actress herself, female lead, I was getting it all from Mr. Beauty and KO. And they weren't even in a relationship. So, yeah, 6 out of 10 for me. It was such a letdown. And I think that's what added it to it too. Because I was so excited to watch it. So excited to see Yang Yang in a romantic setting. And then they just let me down with the entire series. But other than that, I know it has its cult following. I know a lot of you loved it. But it just wasn't for me. I will check Yang Yang and other stuff. The girl was blacklisted in 2021, guys. So she's not in anything since then. I don't know that I want to watch her in anything since then. If this is how she's been kissing all her life, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Wrap it up, and seal it done. But yeah, I know this wasn't everybody's cup of tea, but it is what it is, guys. I said what I said, and I stand by it. I will check Yang out in something else, and hopefully, it's a different story entirely. But yeah, like the video if you do. If you want, leave your comments. You can defend it. Maybe there's things that I haven't seen. You guys know I watch multiple times. I don't know that I'm going back to watch this, or maybe I can and I just skip all the times where they had to kiss, which, no, that's frustrating for me. No, I might as well just go and watch King's Avatar where there was no romance at all. No, I'm not doing it. But yeah, leave your comments, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.